Kim, I'm real excited. You've been a Christian now for about a month. I think it'll be a month tomorrow as we're shooting this video, and by the time you do your baptism, it'll be a little bit longer than that. But God's done a work in your life, and we're excited about that. So you've come today for baptism. We want to hear your story. It's your testimony. It's what God's done in your life. So why don't you begin by helping us understand kind of like what your life was like before you came to Jesus.
Okay. I went to church all my life, went on countless mission trips, went to church camp, knew a lot about the Bible, but didn't feel the need to accept Christ at that moment.
So for all of this time that you did this, was it just something that you were aware of all the answers and who Jesus was, but you just never really made the decision?
Mm-hmm.
Can you remember, was there any reason, was there anything that kept you from taking that step?
Not really. Everyone else had done it when they were like 5, and everyone assumed you had done it already, so just didn't want everybody to know that I hadn't made that decision yet.
Oh, wow, yeah. And that becomes a tough spot once you're kind of in the culture,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody thinks you have, then you don't want to be embarrassed or whatever. Yeah, so I get that. So what is it about, tell me how you kind of came to the decision of this is really who I am and I need to do something about it.
Well, in November, I found out that our youth minister died, and we were really close to him, so it made me realize, you're not invincible, you're not going to be here forever. And then just coming to the 9:30 and going to the Andersons class, just finally Mr. Anderson said something one Sunday where it's just like, okay, I need to do this.
Well, what is it that you did? So once you became aware of the fact that, okay, it's not about religion, it really is about relationship. So what did you do to take the next step?
After 9:30, I went down and can I talk to you? And then we went up to your office and just talked through everything.
There's not a specific prayer that's listed in Scripture, but we kind of walk through a prayer. What did that represent for you?
Just surrendering everything you've done over to Christ and just being like, I'm sorry for what I've done and I want to follow you now.
So what's your life been like since then? I mean, that took a lot of guts to make that decision. So what's it been like?
Well, I have a really good friend now, Megan. We meet every Tuesday and just go. We first became real good friends, just talking, and then we started going through Luke.
What have you felt on the inside for you? How's it changed you?
I just appreciate every day more. I'm happier.
So if you were to say, maybe there's somebody here today that's in the same boat. They've been around enough that they know all the answers, and everybody maybe assumes that they are, but they've never really committed their life to Christ. They've kind of been in it long enough now. They've culturally fit in. What would you say to those folks?
If you're afraid of walking down the aisle in front of everybody, just go talk to you afterwards and say, hey, I want to talk to you, and just go ahead and do it, and don't wait because you might not be here tomorrow to do it.